All right, so like, intelligence, people who are useful, you know, they kind of like re-trigger me to want to continue, you know? You can either be not useful or you can be useful, right? It's like, I don't need any more hate. But like, so what we got here? We already know that this is a giant G, which is a 7. It looks like a 6, okay? That one's pretty much done. Hypercube, every hypercube or whatever hexagram you've ever seen in anything. Like, intergalactic, the robot's eyes, okay? Like, it's in everything, your Walmart logo, okay? That's the first quadrant, okay? Well, the second quadrant, we kind of like, pretty much figured out like the Earth code and like the whole like Mandrelbot set and like all the magnets that are required, you know, to make that. Or like I've done that to death, guy. Okay, so that's what this line is getting out of the infinite knot. Okay, so then like 3-dimensional Earth, 5-dimensional Earth, Armageddon stuff. But then now we're over, like we did the Armageddon diamond. Okay, it's an 18, it's a 25. Okay, in the video of the dance retarded playlist I just created, there's like a Jamiroquai song, Down in a Hole or something, and they're in the movie theater and it gets flooded. He's standing on a taxi. It has an 8V18. For the 18 cells of the small Armageddon diamond for your icosahedron or left eye, and the 8 is just a circle in a circle. A 2 with a V is a 7, 7 and 18, because it goes 8V, 818 is 7 and 18 is 25 for the right eye or the dodecahedron. Now we figured out Daisy, which is like 5 to 1, right? When it reflects with this, which is like, there are 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Now we're talking about 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. It's like amazing. 5 is kind of like super important. Okay, like in the Right Here, Right Now song by Fatboy Slim, it's the beginning of the movie or the video, it says 350 billion years ago. Well, a million has 6 zeros, which means a billion has 9 zeros, okay? And 350, like, as a 1 billion. Anyway, so we figured that out. The only thing left to do in my mind would be this part, okay? Now this part, what do we have here, okay? We have the stem. Okay, like I was able to find my wife's name here, but like, let's just like take it down a bit. So like here, birthday and middle name, it's all there. It's all there on this side. It's nuts. So we got your little stem and leaf for your flower, right? But you also have a boot. See the 3 and the 3 and then the 2 and the 2? It makes like a boot. Like it reminds me of Astro Boy or something, kind of like weird shoes. So I've already kind of like somewhat thought that these 3 right here are 874, right? So that's 500, 600, 774, but the one around it is 100 because of, like a 1's 100. It's like a 1 is in everything, guy. It's like your wild card, okay? Now what is this? These are 9 1s, these are 9, zeros or whatever. It's still an I. Whatever. I'm wowed right now. So like, there's your C and your 100, you got another 200 there. I don't think I've literally counted all the magnets yet needed in the whole thing total. Like if you count for the grid and everything, that for the voltage. But then there's also like this. So I think that's the next step. The next step is to look at the boot. The next step is to look at this and to actually count all the magnets needed. Like total number of magnets needed in this ridiculous project. Maybe that's right here, like, 1, 2, and then we went to the middle, and then we went over and went down. We looked at this middle already. It's how you get out of the loop of energy. So, like, really, there's 6 quadrants here, because 6 is complete, guy. Because 6 faces of a cube are complete, because the 8 vertices are kind of like infinite, maybe, and they don't really count. But, like, really, it's like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And there's really 2 here. There's different ways of looking at it. And there's like 2 here. So that's like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 things. But like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 things. I don't know. Just get your mind going. Wow. Didn't see that coming. I wonder where your name is. I hope your name's not Neil. Because, like, if it's Neil, it's going to be kind of crazy. Because, like, what's his name? Neil Patrick Harris? Yeah, Neil Patrick Harris. you know, legendary. And I'm pretty sure Neil showed up in the last Gematria. Is it? Control F. Neil. Where do I see Neil? In my description? Sorry, I'm losing steam now. As edit and look for Neil. Control F Neil. Yeah, yeah. I forgot the day of alien disclosure. Like a Neil. Are you Neil?